Yo, 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 yo. What's good? What's good? What is good? Episode 3, Guarding the Knicks. This is your boy Tone Woo. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Now, we're going to call this one the West Coast trip. Because that's exactly what my New York Knicks is about to head going into this week. We got, I think, about, 6 games in 10 days, something like that. Season's about to get real condensed as we get ready to head into the postseason. But before I get into anything, I want to say condolences and shout out to my brother Tim. Big shout out to Legion of Knicks, Blanche Tears, Man, Chief Salute, JD Sports Talks, Knicks for Life, No Haters, Nigga Velli. If I missed anybody, just put it in the YouTube chat. Look it up. Greatest franchise in the world. We ain't hard to find, baby. But now, getting to it. We'll make this real brief and simple. We haven't played a game since, I believe, Wednesday. We got 3 days off, which I believe our next game is coming up this Sunday. And we are going into Texas to play the Houston Rockets, which is the second worst team in the league. So we shouldn't have no problem knocking them off. We should handle our business just like we did when we played the Chicago Bulls when they didn't have a full roster. Now, on this West Coast trip we about to go on, we're getting ready to face the Rockets, the Grizzlies, the Nuggets, the Suns, the Clippers, the Lakers, and the Spurs before we come back home. Well, no, the Lakers before we come back home the 13th of May and compete against the San Antonio Spurs. But pretty much 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On this 6 game trip, realistically speaking, with the energy and the way how we've been rocking and got things going, I got us winning at least 4 out of these 6 games, if not all 6. All 6 could be a pipe dream, but realistically speaking, I got us definitely winning 4 out of these 6 games. Nothing less than breaking even at 3-3, and that's if things just don't go our way and we get a little jet lag from going over to the West Coast and whatnot. But let's break down some of these games real quick. Sunday, 8 p.m., we got the Houston Rockets. That should be a W. They don't even got John Wall for the rest of the season. He's out of here. W. Book it. After that, it's a back-to-back. We go into Memphis on a back-to-back to play them on Monday. That's the game I think is going to be up in the air as a question mark to me. Why? Because when those boys came into New York City, we gave them the knick-knack gritty and nicked them up and pieced them up and sent them back to Memphis, you heard? So you already know that boy Ja Morant trying to get something cooking. So that one's a question mark to me. But I'm going to jump start and go ahead and get to the most important game that I have highlighted out of all 6 games that's on the roster coming up. And that is against the Denver Nuggets. That game right there, I feel like is going to be the biggest test for us thus far. I feel like that team is the team to beat in the NBA. You know what I mean? They're the underdogs. In my opinion, they have the #1 leading MVP in the league and Nikola Jokovic. And that team has just been doing numbers. So I got us losing that game. But honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if how resilient we are, we turn around and come up with the W. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward it to Friday, May 7th, next Friday. We getting ready to have that rematch against them Suns. And let me tell you something. Chris Paul, we ain't forget what you did at the Garden. But I'm going to tell you this right now. When we come to Phoenix, we going to have that sunblock. You heard? And that's a big fact. There ain't nothing to it but to do it. Ain't no sunburns over here. That's all I got to say on that. And we'll have a way better, more game plan for Devin Booker this time coming in. Because like I said, nobody smacks us twice. Anybody could get hit once. Pardon me. But we about to hit us twice, bro. You could bet that. I got us winning that one. And after that, we get ready to go into Hollywood territory. And we get ready to face the Claw and them boys, the Clippers. And then right after that, we get ready to face the defending champions in Los Angeles Lakers. And I believe LeBron just coming back right now off of his injury. So that's definitely going to be something to see. We definitely going to boogie with them boys. But out of them 2 LA teams, I got us definitely beating the Lakers. Why? Because we the Knicks and we piecing up any and everything that come up in our way. You heard? I said it. Now, when it comes to them Clippers, that team a little tricky. You know what I'm saying? That team is what we going to look like once we get our next piece or two going into this offseason and free agency. But other than that, I got us going, like I said, 4-6, at worst case scenario, 3-3. And I just hope Julius Randle, R.J. Barrett, R&B, a.k.a. Mr. Reggie Bullock, continue to do what they do. AKA, I also know I heard that we got our boy Alex Burks back, so that's gonna definitely be a boost and a come up going into this West Coast trip. And the way the boy Derrick Rose been playing just phenomenal. And it's about time IQ done broke out of that rookie slump and do what he do, which is put up buckets. But yo, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one up. I just wanted to make it real brief and short and simple. Next week, I'm gonna have a link in the bio for all the merch, for everybody that wants to know about the merch. We got the water bottles right here with the Garden and Knicks logo on it. We got them coming in all variety and colors for kids, women, all of that. We also got the hand towels coming up, because all you bald head dudes, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be hot this summertime. Get you a hand towel, man. Keep on your neck. Keep it cool, you heard? But yo, man, thanks for rocking with me, man. I'm gonna wrap it up for episode 3, Garden and Knicks. It's your boy Tone Wu, you heard?